People struggle to admit mistakes, even trained pilots. I've noticed that for a long time, but it really hit me during my private pilot training. Pilots kept minimizing their mistakes, justifying them, and that actually surprised me. These are people trained to take responsibility. They're not careless and they know better. So, why is admitting mistakes still so hard? I've noticed three key reasons, and the last one affects almost all of us. Let's start with the obvious one: ego. And honestly, that's the first thing most people think of when they picture pilots. I mean, that's a stereotype, right? Confident, skilled, but a little too sure of themselves. And yes, sometimes ego does play a role, but in this case, it's not about arrogance, it's about protecting the image of yourself. So the mind looks for ways around it, for example, justifying or hiding the error, or shifting responsibility elsewhere. But from what I've seen, ego is rarely the main reason, especially for pilots and many other professionals. The bigger issue is something else: credibility and reputation. People often know exactly what they did wrong, but in systems where mistakes are punished, publicly or quietly, admitting them comes with consequences. Just careers, future opportunities. So instead of being open, again, mistakes get reframed or quietly ignored. And then there's another reason, a quieter one: insecurity. For people with insecurities, admitting a mistake doesn't just feel like saying I did something wrong. It is more like a feeling of something is wrong with me, as if a mistake were a character flaw. And that's where the resistance comes from. They lie to themselves as kind of self-protection because the truth can hurt. Shame, fear, stress, the threat to how we see ourselves. It's not a bad intent by any means. But the real problem isn't the mistake itself. It's that without acknowledging it, there's nothing to learn from. Owning the mistake is the first step towards growth. And we want to learn in aviation, at work, or in life. We need a space where mistakes are allowed to exist, because making mistakes is human. So think about it. So my name is Laura, and I break down my own flights and share the lessons I learned along the way. So click here for more and hit subscribe to join me on the journey. Thanks for sticking around until the end.